know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Cancer, you guys got sometimes life stings in reverse. So what's interesting here is that with Wasp Spirit, I feel like it tells you that, you know, an ending is coming of a painful time. But with it being in reverse, I honestly feel like I feel two things. Well, you have two bouquets out here. And it's funny because this is the King of Swords and this is the Queen of Swords. So this is a true pair out on the board. We're talking about Cancer, so again, maybe some of you guys have air in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe not. But I'm getting two things. Again, for some of you, this is a beginning of a very like beautiful cycle, a very peaceful cycle, a very, again, like look at the bouquets. Bouquets are beautiful. Bouquets are something that bring a lot of like beauty into the world. Flowers bring a lot of beauty into the world. And that's why I'm getting like a time of peace, a time of beauty, a time of like just maybe people giving you gifts, maybe people just visiting you, maybe people just giving you time, affection, love, like just a very peaceful time, especially with the 10 here and the King and the Queen of Swords. Now for another set of you guys, I feel like there's a conversation that needs to take place. And I feel like that's why you guys are coming up in sword energy, because some sort of conversation is coming up. So for everybody, it's going to be different. Let's see what the cards say when we pull them. But I'm getting like this might be a conversation that takes place. And I think that maybe this will bring some sort of ending to a cycle. And it might not be an easy conversation. That's also something I'm getting. It's not an easy conversation, which is why I feel like it's been held back for a while for some of you. So that's what I'm getting, Cancer. Let's pull more cards. So Cancer, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is for somebody who is talking to another person, and right now things are kind of going in the wrong direction. Things are kind of going south, and the reason that things are kind of losing their flow is honestly the Ace of Swords wanted to come out, which is like in congruence with what we were talking about in the meditative session, the King and Queen of Swords, the sword energy, talk, communication, right? And then you guys have the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Devil twice. I think that there's an avoidance here of a conversation. I think there's lack of communication. I think this is a relationship that has gone stale from the lack of like talking about real shit. So maybe you guys just say like, well, how's your day? My day's good. Okay. Like, you know, that's it. Maybe you guys need to make more of an effort, because if not, I feel like this isn't gonna go well. Like this is literally gonna go south here. That's what I'm getting. And someone is going to just stop putting in work altogether here. The sad thing is I feel like the two of you guys have a lot of love for each other, but I feel like you're not listening to your counselors. And I honestly feel like this is more of the masculine energy that is having a hard time expressing their emotions, because they're coming up with King of Cup in reverse, Counselor in reverse, emotions and intellect in reverse, with emotions at the end upright. So basically every card of emotions is in reverse here. So someone here has to really learn how to speak about their feelings. I don't want to put the masculine under the bus here, but I honestly feel like it's this masculine. And the Devil's out here twice with the Tower. So it's like the masculine always realizes how they feel. Like I'm getting that the masculine always gets how they feel too late. Like this masculine doesn't understand how they feel until it's too late, and then they just go, like, honestly, this is the type of masculine that's like, I didn't realize what was going on until like after we broke up, or I didn't realize what I had until it was gone, type 5. And I really want to avoid that for whoever this Cancer video is for, because I honestly am getting that like there's good shit here. You guys have King and Queen of Swords here. This is like a good energy. You have a lot of emotions for one another. The reason that this union is losing its juice and it's like love, and it's like, because what's the foundation of a good relationship? Like, I feel like a lot of people would say it's the love, but I feel like for some reason, yeah, there can be plenty of love here and emotions, but if you don't tell somebody how you feel every day, if you don't tell somebody or show them how you love them, or those love language quizzes, right? Like, what's this person's love language? Maybe that's something that you could figure out, because I'm just getting here that without this communication, this relationship cannot take place. And I'm getting here that you two have a lot of love for each other, and you guys want to balance things out. I see both people wanting to work things out, but the thing is that like both of you guys are afraid of what's going on with this relationship. So I'm getting here that one person might have to push another person here a little bit. One person might have to kind of take the lead here in communication. I feel like it's always the feminine, and I feel like I can hear the feminine saying like, why does it always have to be me who like steers this conversation? Why does it always have to be me that hits this person up? Or why does it have to be me that like has a lot to say and this person doesn't seem to be interested? Masculine, if you don't want to be giving off the vibe that you're not interested, then this is like good for you to hear, because I feel like you're giving off the vibe that you don't care, when in reality I feel like you do. I feel like what's hard for you to do is put your heart out there. It's hard for you to maybe communicate how you feel. It's hard for you to talk about this relationship again, and then you're telling me here that you do realize the love that you have, but only after the fact. And then afterwards it's just too late. So I'm definitely getting here that like, unless you guys want to be single or like not even friends anymore, that this relationship, you have to talk about maybe getting to a higher level of commitment. Maybe just talk every day, talk more often. Like, there's something here that's just not working. And I honestly feel like, again, if it's not addressed, this is going to end. So I don't know how to put it more clearly. I don't get why the devil's here twice. I don't get why there's such a fear here. I honestly feel like it's for this masculine. Like, there's such a fear here of like, I think there's a fear of being like vulnerable and saying like, you know, if this masculine is so head over heels for this feminine, which I feel like they are with the Knight of Cups energy here, I feel like they don't want this feminine to know, but I don't know why this masculine would be playing games. Let's see. Look at this masculine. It's the masculine. I hate to say it, but I'm like, pull me on the masculine and why they don't want to speak. 3 5s come out with the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Swords, with the Death in reverse with the 7 of Swords. They don't know what they're doing. I'm so sorry to say this. They have no idea what they're doing. I feel like they think that they can like keep this alive by being a little bit elusive and being someone who's not communicative and being someone who's like doesn't seem like they care. And this is like the like 5th grade like playing games. Like, oh, if they think that I like them, then they'll like I don't even know what grade this is. This is like ridiculous though. The fact that this masculine thinks that like in order to like keep this alive and in order to keep this here, I have to show that I don't really care. That's how this masculine feels, and it's really sad. And look at how they feel. Like, I don't even think they feel good being this person, but they don't know what else to do. So I feel like if you're the feminine and you're listening to this, there's a lot of walls up on this masculine, and I feel like the walls have a lot to do with their fear that like in order to keep you around, they have to put up this facade. And I feel like you know that this person loves you and you know that this person cares for you, but at the same time, like, you don't want to mother this person and have to teach them how to talk and teach them how to love. But it kind of comes down to that in a sense with this person, because they just, this is their approach. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, their approach to love is being a little bit evasive and like sneaky and not really putting everything on the table. And I don't even think they feel good about it. Like, you see somebody's crying here in 2 pictures, but at the same time, I think this is what keeps them safe or makes them feel safe. So I think a really big conversation is needed in order to put this shit back on track for whoever this is, Cancer, because I feel like if this conversation isn't had, like, this could be it for the 2 of you. Yeah, and that's why, like, the cycle is not ended yet, but it will be ending soon if this conversation isn't had. So let's pull some advice, Cancer. I mean, I just keep hearing I don't want to play any games. Yeah, I'm getting here. with the raccoon, curiosity. I think that this masculine thinks like the feminine is not even interested in them to a certain extent. So now they're putting their walls up, they're putting their boundaries up, they're talking less. They're being more like, okay, I'm ready, I'm preparing myself for the fall, I'm preparing myself for like this to just end. It's like this is not someone who like will fight. This is somebody who will react and run away, or react and act like they don't care, or react like whatever they get from the feminine is like, they're working in so much fear. It's kind of like scary. This masculine needs like a lot of Reiki and like healing. All I can say is if you're this feminine working with this masculine, you're getting Frigga, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. I think this masculine wants to say yes to you, and yes to this relationship, and yes to what you have to offer, and yes to like everything. But they're so like scared, and they're so like non-communicative, and they're so busy maybe even, and they're just so trying to, I mean, they're like cut off from their emotions to a certain extent. And it's like this, I honestly don't think that you see how much satisfaction this person, like you give this person. I think you really help this person in their life. I think you really please this person. But is this like a healthy counterpart? No. It's really up to you guys what you want to do if you're the feminine, or if you're the person dealing with someone like this. I mean, again, I'm not going to tell anyone to be in anything toxic. I do just think that this person themselves is like a person that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and what they do is wrong in terms of love. Like they're playing games in a sense, but I don't even think they mean to play games. They're just kind of always on the like, how can I protect myself? How can I protect myself? So I just want you guys to know that this person is curious about what you're doing. This person does think that you give them a lot of satisfaction. So if they're not communicating that to you, it's not that it's not there. It's just that this person has such a hard time, my God. And I just get that this is the type of person that will like lose you, and then in hindsight be like, I miss you, I love you, what did I do wrong? But like, again, they can't even communicate to you even that like after the fact. Because look, after the fact, then they'll just go hide and be sad, alone. So this is a lot of work for anybody. This is not something that like I would ever tell, like if my best friend was dating someone like this, I'd be like, oh my God, like this is a nightmare. I really don't know what you're going to do, Cancer. I really don't know if there's anything you can do. But I do see that this person does love you and care for you. Does this person show it in the right ways? No. Is that enough for you? Probably not. Again, I think maybe a really big conversation is needed with this person. But like, it's up to you guys. But that's where I'm getting, Cancer, for today. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.